Okay, welcome everybody. If anyone else joins us, I'll go ahead and let them in, but we'll go ahead and start today's session by standing. I'm going to add a little more light because it seems a bit dark here where I am. I would like it to be lighter, and you guys just start shaking your body out and loosening up your muscles. Let's see if I can get this on again. There we go. We're lit up. So shake everything out. We'll try to get some good stretching in tonight, some toning, lots of breathing. So let's start with that breathing, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. And let's take some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, and slowly lower all the way down to the sides. Always check the posture. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, reach, and again, lower down. Check the posture again. Keep the feet flat on the floor and bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch up, left and right, back and forth at your own pace, reaching and breathing. Feel the stretch up the sides of your body as you reach upward. Now nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower the arms just to the T position, palms down. Keep the legs and hips stationary and take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, let's do that again. Left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, arms forward, parallel position, parallel to the floor and to each other, reaching forward, pulling the shoulder blades apart, keeping those abs in tight and breathing. Then release the hold and bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Really try to open the chest, breathe. Arching back a bit if you can, but you don't have to. Just open that chest and make sure you're breathing. Then release. Parallel position again, pulling those shoulder blades apart. Continue to breathe. Release and back behind again. Clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. If you want a little more, bend the knees into that chair variation. Keep the abs in tight. Push out to the glutes when the knees are bent. And then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, either just squeeze or arch back, keeping the jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Release. And bring the shoulders up by the ears, keeping the shoulders pulled back. Breathing, no neck. And then release and reach down, long arms and long neck. Breathing. Release, no neck again. Release and reach down. No neck. Long neck and long arms. Release. And now roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Loosening up the torso as you roll. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Always go slowly so you're using your muscles and not momentum. Now I want you to bring the arms up and to hug your shoulders. Try to bring the elbows up for more of a hug, pulling the shoulder blades apart again. Now my right arm is on top of the left. Whichever yours is, open up and do exactly the opposite. Now, actually my left arm was on top of the right. Now my right arm is on top. I was working backwards for you. Didn't work very well, sorry. And if you keep the elbows up, you're going to get more of a stretch. So try to keep the elbows up if you can, pulling those shoulder blades apart. And now release. And again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. And straighten the arms again for full range of motion. Breathing always. And now nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Check that posture and bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane as you slide to the side. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Pull the right shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align the left shoulder and always breathe. Feel the stretch up the right side of your body. And then up, inhaling. Exhale and change sides. Here, we'll let Dot in. There we go. And have that left arm up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to the side. Again, stay in the same plane. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Pull the left shoulder back as you reach, looking up, aligning the right shoulder and feeling the stretch up the left side of your body. Always breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and either reach up or if you can, bend the knees into that chair variation again. Head, neck, and arms are an extension of the spine. Abs are in tight. With the knees bent, push out through the glutes to really try to bend at the hips. And then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and either stretch upward or reach back, arching back. Breathing. Listen to your body. Then up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture and take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, and lower all the way down. Now stand nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Turn your head to the right, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, turn your head and look over the left shoulder. Keep those shoulders pulled back. Front, inhaling. Exhale, right shoulder again. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, press the chin into the chest. Release, heavy head roll to the left shoulder. Always keep the shoulders back and down. If you have neck issues, just roll back and forth in the front. If not, jaw closed, roll to the center back, heavy head. Heavy head, right shoulder. Always feel the stretch of the opposite side of the neck. Always check the posture. Heavy head, center front, pressing the chin into the chest. Release, heavy head, right shoulder, going in the opposite direction. Check that posture always. Center back if you can. Heavy head. Left shoulder. Center front, press the chin into the chest. Release, center front, inhaling. Exhale, and just shake out. And I want you to move your hips from side to side, bending the opposite knee, shaking those arms out. Upper body should be quite warm now. And now let's warm up the lower part of our bodies. First, we're going to do the little balance bit. So focus on your spot that doesn't move in front of you, hands on the waist or the hips. Abs in tight, nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring that right knee up in the front. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, right knee up in the front again. Turn it out to the side and lower, inhaling. Abs in tight. Exhale, right knee up to the side, back to the front, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, lowering down, knees directly over the feet, abs always in tight. Up, inhaling. Exhale, still working on the right side. Bring that right leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, right leg out to the side. Leg straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back, tighten that glute. Point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, still the right leg, bring it out in the front. Circle the foot round and round, lubricating the ankle. Change direction with the circle. Point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, now we'll do the left side. Focus on your spot and bring that left knee up in the front. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, left knee up in the front. Turn that knee out to the side and lower, inhaling to the side. Exhale, knee up to the side. Bring it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, still the left side. Bring that leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, left leg to the side. Foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back. Tighten that glute. Point the toe, flex the foot. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, left leg forward. Circle that foot, lubricating that ankle, round and round. Change direction with the circles. Always breathe. Point, flex, lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, feet out about twice the width of your shoulders. And push the hips forward. Push the hips back. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, push the hip to the left and push the hip to the right, breathing normally. Back to the left and the right. One more time, left and right. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, push the hips forward. Circle to the left, circle to the back, circle to the right, and push forward. Now circle to the right. We're going to go in the opposite direction. Circle to the back, circle to the left, and push forward. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, heels in, feet out to the side, and lower the hips, knees bent over those feet. Arms in the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rotate the upper body to the left. Front inhaling, knees are bent. Exhale, upper body to the right. Front inhaling. Exhale, palms up and come all the way up in the center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake everything out as if you're shaking water off of yourself. Stand nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down, and take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Loosening up the torso as you roll. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. And again, shake out. And let's do a little chest expansion here. So good for our posture. Keeping our chest open, we just breathe better. Several different options here. So I'm going to show you some different things and you stop when you need to. So clasp your fingers together behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, straightening the arms. You can stop here if you want to as you squeeze. If you want a little more, you can take a deep breath in, exhale, and arch back. Breathing now. Then up, inhaling. Exhale. If you want, you can stretch forward, but you don't have to. Really bend at the hips, pushing out through the glutes. And you can stop flat or you can just relax down, bringing those arms up as high as you can. Lots of options, and listen to your body and stop when you need to. Keep those abs in tight. No stress on the head and neck. Breathe. And then slowly come up if you're bent over, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, lower the arms. Keep them, the fingers clasped together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and either hold it, squeezing, or arch back and squeeze. Whenever you arch back, keep the jaw closed for a better stretch of the neck. Up, inhaling. Exhale and release just briefly. Shake out a little bit, pushing the hips out from side to side. And now clasp your fingers together again. This time you may repeat it or turn the palms down and out so the palms are facing outward. And you may hold it here just breathing. If you bring your arms up, you'll squeeze the shoulder blades a little more and open the chest more, but listen to your body. If you want a little more, take a deep breath in. Exhale and arch back. Breathe always. Up inhaling. Exhale if you want a little more, bend at the hips. Flat back or relax down. Head, neck, and arms. Actually, head and neck relax and the arms up high. Breathe, abs in tight. Listen to your body. Yoga is not competitive. Whatever works for you. Then up inhaling. Exhale, either lower your arms down or arch back. Continue to squeeze. Up inhaling. Exhale and release. Shake out again. Very good for your posture. Keeping your chest open and those shoulders pulled back. Always breathing. Please don't hold your breath. Now, we're just going to do a little bit of lunge and triangle work before we do a very brief sun salutation. I know a lot of people don't like the downward dogs and the planks, but they're so good for you. You can always modify. I'm starting with my left foot forward and my right foot perpendicular to it. Walk out about twice the width of your shoulders. The further apart the legs, the better the stretch, but it's more important to be stable. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale, reach and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that right knee into that lunge. Now you can just hold it here if you have issues, and you can make sure though that the knee is directly over the foot and doesn't go too far. You don't want that. And you may hold it here breathing, or if you want, lower the hand down to the right knee and bring the left arm straight up. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and just stretch over, having that left arm an extension of the torso and that left leg. Then straighten that right leg if you choose. You can lower down a little bit if you stay in the same plane. But if not, just stop. Make sure you're breathing, abs in tight. And then come back up to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, look at your feet and do exactly the opposite. I told you we're just going to be very brief. Very brief lunge into a triangle. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that left knee if you can. If you can't, don't worry, listen to your body. This is a warrior two position, actually looking over the fingertips, if you do. Then you can lower the left hand down to the right, to the left knee. Bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and stretch over. Arm and torso are an extension of that right leg. And then if you want, you can straighten that leg and come into that triangle. Listen to your body and breathe. But stay in that same plane as best you can. Even if you don't come down very far, that's fine. And then back up, inhaling to the T position. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms again to the T position, palms down. Both feet pointed forward. Some people like theirs out a little bit. We're going to stretch forward again if you can, but do what feels best for you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch forward, bending at the hips. Even if you don't come down very far, that's okay. Listen to your body. Then lower the arms, inhaling. If you can modify with your hands on your thighs or have your fingertips or palms on the floor in front of you. Really bend at the hips. If you're rounding your back, then you stop up here. Push out through those glutes if you are bending forward, keeping those abs in tight and that back nice and flat. You can hold it here or slide the hands down to the feet, the ankles, the calves, or the thighs, and either hold it here or come forward. Listen to your body, no pressure. Nobody should ever get hurt doing yoga. Relax the head, neck. Breathing. Now release the hold, and if your fingertips or palms aren't already on the floor, bring the heels in and the feet out. Bend the knees like a frog and come up. T position, palms down. Knees over the feet, palms up, and again, slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk your feet in. Check the posture, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. And let's take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Keep those shoulders pulled back. Again, roll the shoulders. Just a few times this time. Always breathe. Straighten the arms again for full range of motion. And shake out again. And we'll go ahead and do our brief little sun salutation. We already did our lunges, so we don't need to incorporate that into the sun salutation. So now feet parallel to each other, no more than shoulder width apart. They may touch if you like, but they don't have to. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and if you can, lean back. If not, just stretch upward. Up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch forward, bending at the hips. And just let the body relax down. Let gravity just pull you down. Keep those abs in tight. Breathing. And now you may continue this, or we'll do the Ardha Uttanasana modification. The fingertips can be on the thighs. They can be on the shins, or if you're very limber, you can have your fingertips on the floor beside the feet. But the back is long and flat. If you're rounding your back, stop and move up, then move up higher. Breathing. Head and neck, an extension of the spine, abs in tight. Now, palms on the floor beside the feet, bending the knees if you need to. You can have your fingertips on the floor if you need to. You can also use blocks, but bend the knees and slide the left and the right foot back. Hip width apart, hips in the air. Come up on those toes or the balls of your feet. Push the heels down, head between the arms. Lengthen the torso and arms. Roll the shoulders down from the outside and breathe in that downward facing dog. You can always modify down on your knees if you need to. Listen to your body and always breathe. Now lower the hips to a plank or a high hover position. Stay high on those shoulders. Try to make sure the rear end's not sagging or sticking up. And of course, you can modify down on your elbows if you need to, if you have wrist issues, and just do a low plank. But listen to your body. And now open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with that left or lower knee on the floor. You can have the heel of one foot up, touching the toes of the other foot, or you can stack your feet on top of each other. So listen to your body, lots of options. Breathing. You can actually bring that top leg up too if you want to. If you want, you can lower that upper arm above the head, then bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check your posture, make sure you're stable. Again, you can be modifying on your elbows if you want, and open to the other side. Whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, you can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check the posture. Hips back up into the air, up on those toes. Push the heels down. If you're not modifying on your knees, again, come into that downward dog. And if you're not modifying on your knees, you can walk the dog. Keeping the toes on the floor, bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor. And switch up back and forth, making sure those abs are in tight. Feeling the stretch at the back of your legs as you walk your dog at your own pace. Always breathing. And then push both heels down. Lower the hips to a plank again, just briefly, and come down on your elbows. Low plank if you haven't already done it. If you have, you get another little bit of one. And then lower the hips, quads, and tops of the feet to the floor. And you're going to be in that elbow cobra, high on those shoulders, looking up. Keep the jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Breathe. Now do the Sphinx, palms on the floor in front. You can keep doing the elbow cobra if you'd like. I like to do different things. Breathing. Now you may hold it here, breathing, or palms on the floor beside the rib cage, elbows close to the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come either halfway up or all the way up to a full cobra, high on those shoulders. Look up and breathe, jaw closed. Now bend the knees enough to plant the toes on the floor behind you. Pick those hips up into the air. And come in again to that downward facing dog. Abs in tight, breathing. And now walk your hands towards your feet. And just let the upper body relax down. Let gravity pull you down. You can support yourself if you need to. Just keep those abs in tight and no stress on the head and neck. Then come back into Ardha Uttanasana. Fingertips can be on the thighs if you need to, bending at the hips. They can be on the shins below the knees. They can be on the floor. Listen to your body. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Abs in tight, breathing. If you're rounding your back, you need to come up a little bit more. And then just relax down, and you may round up one vertebra at a time, or arms at your ears or your sides, flatten the back and slowly come up. Remember, when you're coming up, if you need to modify, you can bend the knees. But listen to your body and always breathe. Take a deep breath as you reach the top if you haven't already done so. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, keep the feet flat on the floor, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch up, left and right, back and forth, reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Hopefully that feels really good. Now check the posture, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Loosening up the torso as you roll. Always breathe. Smiling doesn't hurt. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Check that posture, nice and tall. Another deep cleansing breath. One can't breathe enough. Too much, I should say. Exhale, reach and lower. Okay, now let's see if we can get down to the floor, hopefully without using our hands for support. But if you need to use your hands, do so. You don't want to fall or hurt yourself. Seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Check the back. Release the arms, and hopefully your back didn't move much, if any. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring the legs in and sit either cross-legged, half lotus with one foot up on the thigh, or full lotus with both. We're going to do some spinal twists. And you have options here. We'll do a few different options. But you want your torso as tall and perpendicular to the floor as possible, and those abs always in tight. Take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and place your right fingertips on the floor in front of your body. The left on the floor behind as best you can. Turn and look over that left shoulder. This is the simple twist. And if this is good for you, just hold it here, breathing, keeping the abs in tight and the torso tall and perpendicular to the floor as best you can. If you want more, take the right hand and put it on the left knee, turning more. And if you want more, you can take the left hand arm, basically, wrap it around the back and right side of your body and hold something on the right side. Turn as best you can. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and release the hold. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, now left fingertips in front. Right fingertips behind, turn, look over that right shoulder in that simple twist. You may hold it here, or again, you may put the left hand on the right knee this time. And if you want more, wrap that right arm around the left side of your body, the back and left. Hold something on the left side. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and release the hold. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, both sets of fingertips on the floor in front of you. Lengthen the spine and bend at the hips. If you start rounding your back, just stop and hold it there. If you can bend at the hips with a flat back, walk forward. Head and neck will be an extension of the spine. Your abs are always in tight and you're breathing. Go to your limit and hold it. Now either walk your fingertips back or arms at your ears and slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms back down to the sides. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, look at your legs and do exactly the opposite. My right leg is on the bottom and my left on top, so I'm going to have my left on the bottom and my right on top. If you had the one in the front and one in the back, just switch them up. Nice and tall again, abs in tight, torso tall and perpendicular to the floor. We're going to do the same spinal twist because those are great hip openers actually, and we want our bodies to be balanced. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right fingertips in the front, left behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. If this is good for you, just stay here breathing. If you want more, right hand on the left knee. And if you want more, wrap that left arm around, holding something on the right side. Abs in tight, turning and breathing. Focus on your posture and that breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. That's that simple twist. You can stay and hold it, or left hand on the right knee. And if you want, wrap that right arm around the back and hold something on the left side. Abs in tight, torso tall and perpendicular to the floor, always breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, both sets of fingertips on the floor in front. Lengthen the spine, bend at the hips. Only come forward if you can keep your back nice and flat. If you start rounding, just stop and move back just a bit. Keep those abs in tight, head and neck an extension of the spine, and always breathe. Now either walk your fingertips back or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling. Exhale, lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, unwrap the legs and hug those knees into your chest with your arms. See if you can balance on your sits bones or your rear end. You can put a toe or two down if you need to, but try not to round the lower back or you'll roll backwards, I'm afraid. We're just going to do a full boat posture here, but first come up into the resting position. I'll do it to the side, where your calves are parallel to the floor and to each other, holding underneath your thighs right near your knees. And you may hold it here breathing, just balancing on your rear end. If you want a little more, you can straighten those legs up. And if you want a little more, we'll do that full boat posture. Arms parallel to the floor and to each other. Abs are in tight. Try not to round the back as best you can so you don't roll backwards. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Relax the feet, resting position, inhaling. Exhale, bend those knees even more and hug those knees into your chest, feet on the floor, abs in tight. Now release and straighten the legs out, perpendicular to the floor, parallel to the floor. Your body is perpendicular to the floor. Seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Hopefully your back is nice and straight, as if you were sitting up against the wall, most of your back would be touching. Not all, but most. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the hold, take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down one vertebra at a time. And as your head reaches the floor, take a deep breath in. Exhale, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down, and slowly bring those legs up. Remember, if you have back issues, bend the knees and then straighten the legs up, perpendicular to the floor. Your lower back will be against the floor as best you can. If you have difficulty keeping the legs straight, you can put your hands on the back of the thighs, but try to keep those abs in tight as best you can. Point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, circle those ankles again, actually the feet, lubricating the ankles round and round as best you can. And then change direction with those circles. You want your joints as lubricated and supple as possible. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet and open the legs. Place the hands on the inner thighs and put pressure downward, but make sure that lower back is against the floor as best you can, and those abs are sucked in towards the spinal column. Try to keep the shoulders on the floor too, as best you can. If you can keep the legs straight, you can slide the hands down by the calves and the ankles, but listen to your body and breathe. No competition, just trying to work your body. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the hold, bend the knees and come into the happy baby pose. Hold your ankles with your hands, your knees are bent and out to the side, or you can wrap your index fingers around the big toes and kind of in the same posture, but you're holding your toes instead of your ankles. And if you want, and this should feel really good, you may roll from side to side, massaging the back against the floor as you roll, keeping those abs in tight in that happy baby pose. And come back to the center. Release and straighten those legs up perpendicular to the floor. I'm going to give you an option now. If you have difficulty keeping the legs straight, just try to hold those legs up with your hands on the back of the thighs If you're not using a towel or a strap wrapped around your feet to help the legs remain straight. If you happen to be pretty limber here, and this is your choice, hands on the back of the thigh, keep that lower back against the floor and bring those straight legs toward you. If you can do that, you can slide the hands to the calves or the ankles, but no pressure. Point the toes and flex the feet. If you want, you can wrap those index fingers around the big toes and pull those feet towards you, flexing the feet even more. Try to keep the shoulders on the floor as best you can. Then release the hold, bend the knees, and hug both knees into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight, again, rolling from side to side to massage the back against the floor. Whenever you massage the back or any part of your body, then you're really promoting circulation and hopefully preventing pain. Come back to the center, and we're going to do a bridge posture. Release the hold with the feet or with the knees. Place the feet on the floor, hip width apart, knees straight up. Arms just out at your sides at about a 45-degree angle at the most. It could be a 30-degree angle, whatever works best for you. Palms up and fingers naturally curled up. Shoulders resting down into the surface below you. Press that lower back into the floor, slightly picking up the hips, tightening the glutes, the quads, and the abdominal muscles. Making sure those abs are sucked in towards the spinal column as best you can. Upper body is very relaxed, lower body is very tight, and you're always breathing. Head and neck is relaxed, and as we come into the bridge, always keep your head and neck straight, looking up. Don't turn it to the side or anything. Look straight up. You want to protect your neck as best you can. Now release that hold, inhaling. Exhale, keeping the head and neck straight, just looking up. Begin to roll the hips up into the air. Arms at your sides now, near your hips, palms down. And arch the back up. Bring the hands together underneath you if you can, and clasp those fingers together. If not, just push down as best you can with the arms and the hands. But try to arch the back. Bring those shoulder blades and shoulders as close together as possible. Push those hips up into the air, opening the chest, arching the back, and breathing. If you can tighten the glutes, quads, and abs again. But listen to your body and always breathe. Try to keep the knees hip width apart. Don't let them spread out too much. Breathing. Now release the hold and open the arms and slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time. And as the lower back begins to touch the floor, bring those knees up and hug them again into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight. Again, rolling from side to side. Massaging the back against the floor. Breathing. And come back to the center. Straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, bend the knees. Again, briefly hug them into your chest with your arms. We're going to do just a few pelvic twists on each side. So keep the knees high into the chest, but release the hold and place the arms in the T position, palms down. Shoulders remain on the floor. Lower the hips to the right. However far you go, halfway, a quarter of the way, all the way, doesn't matter. Just keep track of it. Keep the shoulders on the floor, abs in tight, and look at the opposite hand. Then roll the back against the floor and lower the knees the same distance on the opposite side. Shoulders remain on the floor, abs in tight, looking at the other hand. And at your own pace, roll from side to side, going part way or all the way, and go slowly again. So you're using your muscles and not momentum. Always looking at the opposite side, keeping the shoulders on the floor and breathe. If you want a little more when you're in the middle, straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor, point the toes, and flex the feet. And keeping the legs straight and the feet flexed, slowly lower those legs down toward the floor and as close to the right hand as possible. Turning and looking at the opposite hand, shoulders on the floor, abs in tight. And then in a fluid motion, slowly bring those legs up, those straight legs up, and lower them on the other side in the same manner, in a fluid motion, holding the posture on each side as long as you choose. Just try to be consistent on both sides. Listen to your body and always breathe. Continually rolling that back against the floor, massaging. And on the final one, bend the knees if they're not already bent. And come back to the center. Straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Slide the arms down near your hips, palms down. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. And if you have any kind of back trouble, bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. But if not, push down with the arms and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor. Slowly and in control. Listen to your body and do what works for you. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and just relax your body in that corpse posture, feet flopped out to the sides, palms out. And now we're going to do the Bananasana. It's another little spinal twist, and it's so good for your spinal column. Slide the right leg out to the side as comfortable as possible, 30 degrees, whatever it works for you. And then bring the left ankle and cross that ankle over the right, but make sure both glutes are on the floor. And then slide the arms up above your head. Bend the elbows, clasp your fingers together, and place your head in the cup of your hands, elbows out. And then bring that upper body to the right. So you're like a banana. That's where the Bananasana comes from. It's a great different type of spinal twist. It's a spinal stretch, basically, not a twist, but it's breathing. Always breathe. And now release, bring the legs back to the center, center the head and neck again, elbows still out, head is cupped in your hands. Now slide that left foot out and then bring the right ankle and cross it over, but make sure both glutes are on the floor and bring the upper body to the left. You're in a different type of banana now, just in a different direction, same banana. Bananasana. Make sure those glutes are on the floor. It's a good stretch. Keep those abs in tight and always breathe. Now uncross the legs, bring them back to the center. Bring the torso of the head, actually a neck back to the center. Release the arms and slide those arms up above your head. I like to connect my thumbs, like clasped them together, but my fingers are out, and reach up through the arms and out through the toes, making your body as long as possible. And then release. Take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and reach again out through the fingers and down through the toes. And release. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and stretch. And release. And now just lower the arms to the sides, palms up. It's time for Shavasana, or full relaxation. So let the feet flop out to the sides, palms up, shoulders resting down into the surface below you. Close your eyes. And take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale now and just relax your body. Exhale through your mouth to help relax your body even more. And now we're going to take another deep breath shortly. And when we exhale, we're going to fist and flex and tighten everything for a full contrast. Tight, and then we'll relax. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and tighten. And release. And just let your body rest down into the surface below you. You may want to roll your heads from side to side to find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. Let those shoulders rest down into the surface below you. You may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets or whatever you need to do. Put your socks on, whatever, to make sure that you're going to be nice and warm so that you could really relax. Your eyes are closed. You're breathing. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. You're in your safe place. Each time you exhale, consciously release your joints and relax your muscles just a little bit more. Focus first on the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints. Release the joints in your wrists. As you move up the arms, relax the forearms. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. You're focusing now on the arms. Release the joints in your elbows. Relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Relax the shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints. The arms and shoulders are relaxed. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles. Release the joints. Allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you begin to move up your legs, focus now on the ankles. Release the joints in those ankles. Relax the shins. Relax the calves. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps as you relax the thighs. Relax the glutes. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. Allow those glutes to sink deeper into the surface below you. Again, wherever you might be, in your safe place. Your legs are now relaxed, as well as your arms relaxed. Focus now on the torso, particularly the lower back. Relax the lower back. A lot of stress and tension seem to rest there. Let it float away. Relax the obliques of the sides of your torso. Now focus on the abdominal muscles. Relax those abs, upper and lower. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas, always remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. Focus now on the upper back and shoulder blades. Relax the area along with the spine. So much stress and tension rests in our shoulders and upper back as well. Let that stress and tension float away with each exhalation, never to return. Now focus on the chest. Relax the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. And now relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Breathe. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips as you relax the tongue. Relax the cheeks. Relax the nose. Relax the ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead, at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull at the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. And now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath into your system. Exhale and bring the legs up, bending the knees. Hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position and sit cross-legged, half lotus or full lotus, nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhale. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when we started, and I hope you got what you needed. And I will stop the recording, and please unmute yourselves.